What's up, my white tea homies? Y'all already know who this is, so I don't need to say who I am. Anyway, let me just get right into this video. Let me just say, okay, first of all, if you have been following my videos, you know I was on a hunt to find me a house. If you follow me on Instagram, and you can kind of read between the lines, Instagram and Facebook, then you know that I have closed on my house. So today is March 17th. Today is March 17th, and I closed on my house on March 15th, which was Friday. Yay! Okay, so anyway, let me go back and give you a little piece of information. In one of my videos before, I think my last video, I said that I had applied for Property Virgins. I also had applied for House Hunters. And I was right at being on House Hunters. But only me and my honey bunny decided it would be me that goes on House Hunters by myself. We didn't want to go together. Just personal reasons. I'm looking more for couples just because of their storyline or whatever. So anyway, basically it kind of, with me by myself, no. But if my honey bunny did it with me, we could have done it. But we just decided that it wasn't for us to do together. Anyway, so that's that. So no House Hunters for me. Okay, so as for my house, I don't know whether I told you in the last video, when I did the video on my house, that I was going for a new house. I was not interested in a resale house. When I first started my house hunt, resale or new was a part of the equation. And let me tell you how resale got out of the equation. I didn't know my budget when I first started looking. So what I was looking for as far as when I first started looking, new or resale. Resale being, it had to be no more than 10 years old. This is what I wanted. But like I said, pretty much as far as new went, I felt I didn't have the budget to get a new house. Now let me just say, I'm not going to say what my total budget was as far as what my credit allowed me. I'm just going to say my budget, what I had set for myself, was a max of $175. When I say myself, I mean us collectively. You hear me say I, me a lot, but there's me, you know, my family. But ultimately, the decisions all came down to me because I, how do you say it? You know how you have some households where it's the man of the house and it's my decision? Well, in our house, when it comes to decorating and picking out things and stuff like that, it's pretty much my decision. What's going to make me happy? So I'm not going to say I'm the woman of the house, but I'm kind of the man, woman of the house, if you want to say it that way, right? Right. I got input, let me say that, from my honey bunny and my daughter. But ultimately, the decision was left up to me. Okay, so let's just put it that way. So when I say I, most of the time, I meaning collectively us. But it's just, anyway. So basically, let me just tell you all. So then when so my budget I set for myself was a max of $175. I was not going over $175,000. Okay. So, and then there were certain things that I was looking for. And when I looked at the houses I was looking at, once I found my neighborhood, because I did my research to see what neighborhood I wanted to live in and all that kind of stuff. Because certain neighborhoods, it was higher, certain neighborhoods were lower. I really didn't care whether or not the neighborhood was established, because as far as it goes, we're not selling. We're not selling this house, we're not selling the other house, we're not selling. This is just what we're doing, as far as the houses go. Unless I get a job out of town that's paying like way up in the six figures. Well, I guess it has to be way up in the six figures. Just paying more than what I'm paying. I may move. I don't know. That I had to have in my home. And I have my little list right here. This is not a cumulative list because there was a whole lot more than what I'm going to say. But for time, I'm just going to tell you the basics. Things that I had to have. I had to have a 2-car garage. Yes, I wanted a 2-car garage. Not a 1-car, not a carport. 2-car garage. I wanted a new home. Like I said, once I found out my budget, resale was out the picture. I just wanted a new home. 4 or more bedrooms, because I need my bedroom, my daughter's bedroom, my office. You know, we just needed our space. 2 or more baths. I needed 2 or more toilets. It's plain and simple. at least 2 bathtubs, at least 2 showers, but I needed at least 2 toilets. So anyway, 2 or more, meaning it could have been 2.5, 2 or 3. I needed a safe neighborhood. My neighborhood is not an established neighborhood because it's a particularly new neighborhood. So there are some things that have, you know, I mean, I don't know what's going to happen in a few years. It's just, it's not established. Some people look for neighborhoods that have been around for years and years. That didn't matter to me. And they look for that basically for resale. I wasn't worried about resale. I want an island in my kitchen. I say want because I'm looking at this like as if I'm still looking for a house. I'm not going to say whether or not I got an island. No no's. I did not want 1 car or no car garage. 1 car or no garage. I did not want 1 bathroom. I did not want to be in a neighborhood that I knew had a crime rate or anything. Anything can happen no matter where you move. Let me just say that. But if I know the neighborhood has had some things happening, I mean, I'm just not going to move there. Also, I didn't want gas. I wanted a total electric home because depending on what kind of heat and cooling system you have, like say for instance in the house, the system that we used to have had heat and air, and the gas only ran when the wintertime come. But according to the gas, quote unquote, the gas laws, you got billed each month a minimum of $10 anyway. So even in the summer when we weren't using the heater, we still had to pay that minimum $10 of gas. I need you to go back to the video, and I'm going to put the link here, somewhere. I'm going to put the link in here somewhere for you to go and look at that video and tell me which house you think I chose. Now, I chose, one of the houses in that video is the house that I chose. You just have to tell me down in the description, in the comment, which house did I choose. Okay, simple enough, right? Also, qualifications. You have to be a subscriber at the time I upload this video. Have to be, no ifs, ands, or buts. Have to be at the time I upload this video. You have to, and I'm going to check it, you have to like my Facebook like page, which is, there's a link below. You have to follow me on Instagram, if you have Instagram. Some people don't do Instagram, some people do, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But if you do Instagram, you have to follow me. And even if you don't do Instagram, I'm sorry, but the winner will come from someone that's following me on Instagram. You also have to follow me on Twitter. Now, Twitter, I may have a little leeway with, I don't know, just all depends. But what I'm really looking for is somebody that's following me on my Facebook like page, Instagram, Twitter, and as a follower here. What you will win, plain and simple, $25 Visa gift card. Spend it where you want to spend it. Not gonna put it's a makeup choice or a hair choice. It's just a gift card. 1 winner. I didn't want to do 2 winners, but of course, like I said, I am in the process of moving, so it's gonna cost. Yeah. Okay, and so this will run until April 1st. Let me say that, because by April 1st I should be totally into my home, and then I will go and give you a small tour. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you to all my new subscribers, and I will do what? Catch you all on the flip side. Bye.